Hi everybody, Monday again. Let's change a little bit the energy with the tuning forks. And if you hear, you let me know. If not, it doesn't matter. I will leave the message for the week and you comment later on if you got it. Now I just did the group in Spanish of the card of the week, and the one that pop out is the card of dreams. And we see in the image a lady that is lying down in bed, it's having a dream of a golden pyramid. Now the indigo color that it's surrounding the card is talking about a shift, an individual shift and a collective shift, okay? And in a way I'm going to translate the poem of the card. Now all these energies are manifesting in concrete dreams. They make me go into clear, detailed and programmed visions. Everything, in a way, it's a big thing. It's like you watching, you're having an eye's view, an bird's eye view. And there's symbols that are glorious. There is a key that is very simple, very clear, and that you know where to put it. Now, this week it's marking that a lot of people have certain kind of clarity about their own shift and their own changes, programs, blockages that probably last week were not there. We had a new moon. There's new energies that came in. And here, the card, which shows a magenta Nordic that is covering the bed, is talking about a new identity that you're integrating, okay? It's like you know how to feed in the world. Maybe before you were doing it to please others. And you dropping the programs and the beliefs that kept you in a box, so to say. And both as a woman and as a man, you start seeing the hang-ups you had. Probably as a woman, certain archetypes, if we talk about the divine feminine energy that it's coming in very strong, those that you haven't integrated in you, that you're projecting, and there's still lessons that you're working. And the others are, if you are a man, all the projections you have about women in your life, okay? But now, since you are more in symphony and in resonance with your feelings, you can handle that in a different way. It's like you flow. Before maybe you had resistance or you reacted. Now you're able to see. So, as a woman, being aware of all these archetypes is helping you to see the positive and the negative in you and the things you need to transcend. Now, this is helping you not to live your dreams or those projects you had that come from really far away, even maybe childhood. And you're having them in your hand and you're watching them. And after watching them, you're asking if in your adult life, you're doing what you want or you're pleasing others, if you're still following programs. As a man, you also revise all those projections about positive and negative that you have been kind of gathering over the years and fears about women. Castration, manipulation, control, victimism, and so on. And here you revise and you check which ones you need to transcend to really evolve as a man. Now the pyramid that shows up in the image, it's a symbol of the ancestral knowledge of the world, meaning what has been, is, and will be. And the chest that is in the image as well near the bed, it's about all that wisdom that each one of you have, and then it's ready there waiting to manifest. So this individual collective shift that it's still not conscious is there, and it's fully there ready to be taken when you're ready. Now, what can you do this week considering this shift? You can revise as a man and as a woman. If you're a man, your projections about women, which ones you need to work out. You can do that as a breathing exercise. And you can focus your energy in your heart, feeling what happened with this person, this situation, and in your plexus, your solar plexus, meaning where you gave your power away in both centers, what's still to be forgiven, to be released. And check as well what kind of positive and programs are connected to that, which maybe are older than the situation you're handling. So take a few ones every day until you are ready with it. And you will see that by the end of the week, probably you have shifted a little bit more than you thought. Okay? Select as well attitudes and beliefs as well that are connected to these archetypes or projections, and see which ones you need to work on during this week. It can be more simple than you think. Remember, ground yourself, which is important, clean your energy. Be aware that we're surrounded by lessons every day of the people that are around. Like today I had somebody, I was waiting at the post office, and she was kind of anxious because she had an appointment to the doctor, and the queues are enormous. I mean, they're so long. And you have to be, just to pick up one thing, 1.5 hours or more because of all the COVID restrictions. So she didn't dare to ask if people would allow her to pass, and she could collect what she had to collect and go. And she couldn't come another time. So I said, look, for me, there's no problem. If you are in a hurry, just pass in front of me, it's okay. And I said, ask the others. I'm sure that people will allow it if you're in a hurry. You know, it's not about 5 minutes more or less. You sure? I said, yeah, try. And in a way, it's what happens when we never think we can receive, or we never think that people would care. And I think everyday life shows us things that show us that some people keep doing certain things to be in the program, to still be connected to a matrix that it's an illusion, and others want to try to get out of that. And sometimes we find people who would say, hey, you're allowed to do it if you want to, you know, just try. I think it's about paying attention to those little things every day that may help you. So for today, again, the card of dreams. And if you see this video later, just write to me and say, where are you in your journey? Big kiss, and see you next week.